I want to start by congratulating the people of China and the government of China on the 72nd anniversary of the Foundation Day of the People's Republic of China. It is a day that is fondly remembered by the people of Pakistan also. And our relationship between the two countries goes back more than half a century of extremely close relationship. The Sino-Pakistan Boundary Agreement signed in 1963 showed an exemplary way in which neighborly countries get together to resolve any boundary issues that they may have, and that set the foundation. But 8 years later, in 1971, the role that Pakistan played in acting as a bridge between the US and China and the breakthrough visit of Henry Kissinger in July 1971, which was 50 years ago, further cemented that relationship. And China soon after that became a member of the United Nations. The thawing of the relationship with the US led to that. And after China became a member of the United Nations, it is also worth noting, and the people of Pakistan remember, that the first veto used by China as a permanent member of the Security Council was for Pakistan. And the people of Pakistan remember that and appreciate that. The physical infrastructure that links Pakistan and China goes back to the Karakoram Highway, built in the late 60s and 70s, a marvel of engineering, one of the highest altitude road networks in the world, and built in difficult circumstances. And people from both countries actually laid their lives to make this infrastructure possible. And in a way, that KKH infrastructure is what the CPEC is built upon. It's an extension of that infrastructure, the physical infrastructure that had been created, plus, of course, the very, very deep relationship and the bonds that had formed between Pakistan and China over these many, many decades of more than half a century of a relationship, which makes our two countries genuinely as iron brothers. CPEC today, I'm happy to report, is broadening, it is deepening, new sectors are being added in the ambit of CPEC, and more projects are happening in different sectors. And you can see in Pakistan the presence of Chinese businessmen, Chinese professionals is also increasing, and we're also seeing that increased relationship in the social sphere, at the university level, students going abroad. So in every sense of the word, this relationship, which is already a truly strong relationship, is now broadening and deepening further. And as a result, you can see that the two countries, Pakistan and China, stand with each other on every global forum and on all issues which are important to either Pakistan or China. At this point in time, I have to talk about the remarkable vision of President Xi. His vision of shared global prosperity expressed through the BRI is the boldest vision of the 21st century that any leader has presented in the world. And it's remarkable in its sweep and its scope. And it is also consistent with the emergence of China on the global stage as a rising power, a global power, but in a totally peaceful manner. And it is exemplary. It is an example for other countries to follow. And it is entirely consistent with the history of China. We know that China historically has never been an expansionary power. It has built its relationship. There were many centuries in which China was the largest economy of the world. But even at that point in time, it achieved its prosperity through linkages with other countries, through trade, and through mutual prosperity. And that is the same Chinese vision, the historical Chinese vision, which we see reflected in the vision of BRI presented by President Xi. The other aspect that I want to comment on is that the remarkable success that Chinese Communist Party has achieved in the last 7 decades in lifting more people out of poverty than any other nation has done in history in such a short period of time. That's what has provided the foundation of the trust that is there in the people of China for its government and for the Communist Party. And that trust is what provides the legitimacy to the Chinese Communist Party as a true representative of the people of China. So China is not just an economic success, an engineering success, a technological success in the world. It is also a success of a governance model which has delivered, like for which there are very, very few examples in the history of this world. And I'm absolutely sure, and this is something which comes from my heart, I'm sure that the Pakistan and China partnership will be a pivotal relationship promoting prosperity and harmony in the region and globally over the course of the 21st century. Pak Chin Yoi Wan Soe.